Okay. Wait. Okay, so first off, I managed to fix the sign into chat button in the text box. Lovely. That was actually not that difficult at all. I just had to log in the OBS menu thingy. For some reason, I don't know what I did, but I dragged my mic volume down to like minus 20 decibels, so I had to... Luckily I noticed that, I guess. Otherwise you wouldn't be able to hear me when I was doing anything here. Right, so... what to talk about? Well, first off, big thing... Oh, wait. Well, okay, wait, in this game, what the fuck? Oh, okay. I don't know what this is. I pressed the share button on the controller I'm using, and I think apparently Windows has a game screen itself. I think this is Windows. I've never... No, it's Steam. Huh? What? No, it's the Steam, when you can't see it on stream, luckily. Okay, my apologies. So in this game, what are the buttons again? Once again, I should... Okay, so my internship is done now, which means I have more time to do stuff properly, so I will actually be able to... So first off, weekend streams are going to be consistent from now on. I could do something throughout the week as well, so I don't forget the controls for every single game I play. Okay, wait, what did I... So I know... Okay, wait, in this game first off, what's the map button again? Okay, it's the right joystick. Pressing it down. So in this game, okay, so I need to go here. There's a monkey puzzle in the demon dimension. I also need to attach the priest's arm back in the demon dimension. Is there anything besides those two things? I have no idea. So at least a monkey puzzle, which I did not manage to solve. And attaching the arm back to him. I think that is it. Well, let's go do that now. Also, like, the previous stream I did, I guess I did not have a lot of energy to do anything. So I assume now it's going to be better. I have a... Okay, so when it comes to yapping, I am busy with way too much stuff. Most of it is, like, I don't want to mention most things because it's just theory and... Like, I haven't actually practiced a lot of the things yet. Or actually done some of them. Some of them are going to be very hyper-specific information, some of them are going to be more... Oh wait, this is in the regular dimension. Oh. Oh yeah, no, I need to get the hammer. I don't have that currently, so I can't do it. The mirror was in one of the bathrooms. Alright, yeah, I forgot this game has tank controls if you use the... If you use... the directional pad. Yeah, the priest is here with his arm cut off. Okay, the mirror. Were there any enemies in here? I have no idea. Once again, with all of these items, I have no idea what's The battery is still to be used. This is just VHS tape. A scalpel. Like, these items, are, the padlock and scalpel and stethoscope, are just not consumed upon use, so I assume they are still used somewhere else. Alright. Oh boy, yeah, right. What is the layout here again? It's locked? Okay, well that's easy then. Okay, yeah, but one second. Right, something... Oh, okay. This is the priest. It's the, like, demon dimension version of a doll. Once again, in this game, even if there are no lights in the room, you can't fight. So that is at least something to be safe. Something safe. Okay, this is the hallway. And this is not interactable. So it's currently actually just a simple straight path. Once again, I don't hear any noises. Cartridges, shells. My apologies. Oh yeah, the monkey. Oh yeah, I need the scroll as well. In order to do the monkey puzzle is a port thingy. Like the monkey is being sentenced to death. Besides that, nothing. Yep. Wait, I forgot to set something up. Okay, there's a light. Once again, there is an enemy somewhere, not here. Okay, play. With a hammer, so that means I can do the hammer puzzle. Yeah, the monkey court puzzle. Okay, yeah, once again, that's why I got the title for this. Okay, yeah, right. Oh, yeah, wait. Oh, no. Okay, I thought he couldn't move onto the grated platform underneath my feet. I guess he can. Well, that's not good. I don't know how enemies, like, reset their position. Like, yeah, I think I would have to go to the other side of the room, but the thing, I already lured him into this part. Oh god. Okay, no, so they do... Okay, yeah. Okay, that is camera angles being a fucking annoyance. Like, once again, I was running away with, what is my health like? I have 7 vials and 1... Okay, yeah, whatever. That's decent. Oh! Alright, this guy, you have to have a light in order to kill him, because you can't attack when it is dark. I mean, shit. Once again, this is like such a stupid hit of damage to take. I wonder, should I reset or not? Also in this, once again, I don't have a proper view of the enemy, so I'm going to just risk the shotgun. Right. Should I? Yeah, okay. Actually, maybe let's... Yeah, let's go back to the save. Right. It was an incredibly stupid hit of damage to take. Okay, so once again, my internship is done. So since I've already done this, my internship is done, which means I have more time left. Yay! And I probably also have more energy to do anything. When it comes to the various things, I don't know which necessarily would be in any way, shape or form interesting to speak about. or to speak of. You have talk about and speaking of. Those are two different statements, if I'm correct. So when it comes to... Oh yeah, wait, I have had the intention of posting it on my Twitter as well, but I am going to... I want to get into multiple types of crafts. There are many things. Currently, the first thing I'm looking at is sewing. Like, I've already bought the fabric. I have some shears. What's it called? Fabric. Like shears and so on. I have enough to start sewing, but before I can start, I need to... Well, I would prefer to wash the fabric, because cotton, or well, natural fibers tend to shrink when they are washed at a heat. This direction is blocked. Yep. But since they have been cut, the edges are have to be protected, or have to be like encased in some way. Not encased. I can just do a basic zigzag stitch supposedly with a sewing machine, which I'm going to use at my mother's place, because she has my adoptive mother's place, because she has like an old one lying about. That would allow me to actually wash them, because if the edges are not protected, that will cause the edges to fray, which will of course damage the fabric, and essentially means that you can't use a decent amount of it. Okay, okay, quick. Shotgun time again. Equip. Huh? Wait, what? Okay, why was the equip button not available? I don't know why that was thinking. Okay, so I don't know how damage works. Wait, combine with the shell. Yep. So the first time it took one shotgun shell, and then 3 hits from the melee weapon. This time it took one shotgun shell, and then I hit him once, and he got knocked down again, and then it took 3 additional hits, so that was 1 additional melee hit for him to die. But luckily I kept swinging, because I thought the second hit like was him the dying sound, but it wasn't. It was the... It was just he's getting attacked noise. Something I don't know if this counts as a guerrilla like a random stream, so maybe I should remove that from the overlay. Open the box. That will give me the arm. Wow. Equip the lighter. Where are there any other enemies in this area? I don't know. Shotgun shells again. Oh. No items. Yeah, that is a shortcut now opened up. I don't know where this leads to. Ah, yeah, right, it's the wall guy. There's like another guy as well earlier in the game, but there's that wall which I have to take care of somehow, but once again, he doesn't... Like, I don't know if there's like going to be a light activated at some point, or I'm gonna get something which allows me to like have a light with me. Let's examine. A plastic left arm for a mannequin. Mannequin or mannequin? I don't know if you pronounce the U in that word. I think it comes from French, so you probably... Mannequin. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, but because it's from French, so you don't pronounce That's how they spell the T sound. Attach the arm. Wow. There is still a space between the pieces. Oh. Okay, so what do I do there? Like, I need an additional item. None of these are going to work, I assume. No. I would assume maybe, like, I need to find bandages or something, or like glue or something. But none of these will work for that. For that, I don't know. Like, once again, if the OBS is putting the audio in my ears as well, and sometimes I don't hear myself speak, so I'm going to assume that it's not being heard sometimes. But I am not being... It doesn't capture my my microphone doesn't capture my voice sometimes. Okay, so... Oh, yep. Awkwardly long cutscene, but yeah, I need to find the glue or something in order to properly attach it to his arm. So yeah, monkey puzzle it is, then. Oh, right, there's this place. That's the... Man, which room is this? Yeah, because this door is blocked. Blocked off. Because, like, the floorboards are broken right here. There's the, like, electro weapon thingy. I don't know, like, how that works exactly. Nothing else to do, I assume? No. Okay, where did I leave off? Okay, man, I forgot what I was saying. Amazing. Like, I mentioned the internship being done, but I think I started yapping about something, but I have forgotten what it was. Oh yeah, wait, the sewing. Right. Yeah, monkey puzzle. Once again, okay, wait, this one, so with this thing... So you have multiple monkeys. I can't switch them while the parchment is not on the holding thing right here, which is very annoying. But you have 3 monkeys on the left, 1 on the right. So I assume 1 on the right is the monkey that is getting executed. In this case, well, he loses his head, so it's the headless monkey. Then there's like these 3 monkeys. You have... the attorney... Oh wait. The judge is reading. So he's... But he's like his fingertips sliding, so I assume he's like using his hands to hold something. The attorney like is looking at the lips of the judge, so it's like the monkey sees. And the mother is writing, so... Like, I don't know what the exact thing here is. It's kind of which monkeys you have. You have hands over mouth, hands in front, hands on knees, hands over eyes, over ears, and no head. Once again, lovely. I have to take it out in order to look what the thing is. So it's either like a monkey speak or monkey touch item. A monkey see. This one says lifting over. She lifted over her head, so it's like a monkey hands on head. Like I don't really understand. Like that is hands on head, but that's like with the monkey thing that would be like covering the ears and not listening instead. Headless monkey. Monkey see, but there's no like clear monkey see in this one. Like I also don't know what is the difference between monkey hands in front of him and monkey hands on his knees. Yep. Like, the thing is, with this one, I think I might just, like, look it up, because, like, I spent some time last stream as well trying to figure it out, but I don't know what, like, it's exactly meant to mean. Like, I'm going to assume that I'm close to the actual solution, but I just can't figure it out. Wait. Oh, I have opened my browser. Tormented Souls, puzzles. Monkey, what is the monkey name? Judge's Podium. Huh? Wait. Wait. What do you mean? Really? Okay, wait. Supposedly, it is... Oh, come on. Supposedly, it is... What's kind of the one on the right is headless, as I thought. Because he is decapitated. Also, mind you, you have these three on the left, and then you have this one on the right. This one comes after the hammer, so like it's the victim after the hammer has it, which means the guillotine has also fallen. But then you have hands on ears for the attorney. Hands on mouth for the mother. Hands on eyes for the judge, right? Huh? Okay, no, I don't understand. So he's speaking. Like, I don't understand how this indicates having his hands on his eyes. I don't understand how this indicates hands on the ears. And I don't understand how this indicates hand on mouth. Hands on the mouth. And I guess this one, it's she's writing. So she's not speaking, I suppose. This one is obvious, the victim is obvious because he's getting decapitated. Like, this one is because she's writing, so she's not speaking. This one, I guess he's looking. No, wait, because it's hands on ears. So it's... okay, so he's looking at the judge's lips. He's not listening to the words being spoken from the judge. Alright then. And this one... hands on eyes, I don't understand. Like, he is speaking. So it can't be... yeah, I don't know why this would be hands on eyes. Once again, if this is correct... I do not understand why it is. Like, this one I can understand. It's the mother, she's writing, so she's not speaking. I can understand that, but the attorney and the judge I can't understand. Yeah, so that is... I don't understand the solution. Like, I don't understand the judge and the attorney's, position. A used staple gun for power is adjustable. Is this a weapon? It can't be. Yeah, okay, it is not a weapon. Oh wait, is this how we attach the arm? Oh wait, examine. Oh. Huh. So which one is more or less power? Like, the power is adjustable, but is this more power, or is the opened one more power, or is the closed one more power? Alright, back to yapping. I am looking at doing way too much stuff. So first, once again, the sewing is something I'm busy with. Besides that... once again, I don't want to mention everything because there's just too many, like, things I haven't actually, like, tried out yet, so I can't say, but, one of the things as well, it's actually the opposite. Actually, the thing is, I wanted to get into, like, making things out of leather. Oh. I wanted to make something, I was interested in making things out of leather. Because the leather products that I want to find are either too expensive or, like, from the other side of the world, so I have to pay extra for shipping, or from a non-dependable company, so I decided, well, what if I just try making it myself? Maybe it would be fun to do. And so I actually got to the idea of sewing because I don't know anyone that does any form of leatherworking, but I do know people that sew, that have a sewing machine at the very least. Okay, it is not strong enough, so I need to turn it up. That does not seem particularly stable or what, but okay, alright. Because, so, when it comes to leather, sewing is a part of working with leather. Getting a machine is way too very expensive and also very specific, so supposedly, like, there's this thing called saddle stitching, which I haven't properly looked up yet, which it would be stronger and more secure for leather specifically, which is something you can do by hand. Well, you can only do by hand. The machine cannot saddle stitch. It can only straight stitch. But so, because I noticed... I am going the wrong direction, aren't I? I don't know if I am. I probably am. Yes, I'm back in the hallway. Yeah, okay. But I noticed, well, leatherworking has sewing required in it, so I decided maybe I should try some, sewing before I get into working with leather. Because it would be, well, cheaper since I know people that have a machine, and it seems also like a bit easier to get into. It's easier to find fabric than it is to find like actual leather.
Father, are you okay?
Carolyn, my child, that thing has stolen my Bible.
Stay there, Father. Right now, it's vital that you keep calm.
Yes, you're right. I don't know how I'll be able to thank you for taking care of my arm, my child.
What are you talking about, Father? It wasn't me.
What? Is she stupid?
But I saw you. Oh, you are right. I'm getting confused. Now that I think about it, it was Dr. William who treated my arm.
Okay, so I don't know what our main character sees, but it's very obvious that I attached an arm, to like a plastic arm to a plastic doll in the mirror dimension, and suddenly the priest has his arm back. I don't know what our main character is seeing instead, is what I'm questioning then.
Dr. William, the Wildburger twins' father. Is he in the mansion?
I had no idea Dr. William had daughters.
Where can I find him?
Okay, wait, what is the conversation? No, but we didn't want to bring up daughters, right? Okay.
He's usually in his office. You'll probably find him there.
I'll go find him. He might be able to give me some answers.
No voice acting? Wait, take this. I'm sure it will be more useful to you than to me.
Thank you, Father. I'm sure this will be of help.
Okay.
God be with you, child.
What is this? An electrical lamp with a power. Oh my god. Okay, so that is how you do. Wait, how does this work? Wait, examine. How do I use it? Wait, it's just on my character. Wait, can I? Wait, okay, let me go to a dark room. Okay, wait, interesting. The light is off now. Because we are in a room with light. If I am in a dark room... Okay, so the light is off. But if I unattach my... Oh my god. Alright. Alright then. Wait. Wait, so if I equip the... Does it give off more light than the lighter or not? Maybe it seems to give more light in front of me, but it doesn't light any... No, I think it just gives a bit more light, except maybe it gives less light behind me, but... I don't think it's the biggest difference, but... Okay, this is nice. Okay, wait, I'm going in the wrong direction again. But now I can kill those two, the guys that are on the walls. Oh wait, this is also a bad thing actually, because now this means that I am to be expected to fight enemies in dark rooms. Oh no. That is, less entertaining, I suppose. Yeah, I don't need my lighter now, so... Okay, so soon enough I'm going to be expected to fight enemies in every single room. Like, the darkness is no longer safe. Okay, so... Now I can finally take care of this guy. Oh, okay, I thought he died. Never mind. So that's that one dead. This will lead to the... Oh, okay. Exactly like I said. Now we are going to be expected to fight enemies in dark rooms. Right, I have 38... Yeah, I think I'm going to sacrifice a shotgun bullet here. A shotgun shell here, because I only have like 38 nails in my storage. Alright, shotgun time it is. Okay, yeah, this is not a... Oh! Huh? Okay, this guy just died. This is the wheelchair guy. I did not think he died in one shotgun shell. But yeah, this is not a room to fight with the nail gun. It's way too small. Okay, reload the shotgun. Nothing else outside. I hear combat music. I don't see any enemies. Yeah, and there's nothing else to be picked up. To unlock, so that is the shortcuts. Now I can get the electro gun thing. Yes, the gate is open. Oh boy. Oh wait. Oh yeah. That pathway is blocked. Medkit? Yeah. Nothing else right here? No. A homemade stabbing weapon capable of releasing an electric charge. Huh. Okay, so that's the charge. It also takes, well, not bullets, it takes this thing as ammunition. I equip. So this is going to be a melee weapon. I don't want to use it because that would be wasting a charge, and I'm going to assume it has very limited ammunition. So. Well, I wonder, is it going to be, like, there is... Okay, once again, I did look at the wiki, before this. There is at least one enemy, I think, like, one of the mini-boss we fought is going to come back as a regular enemy. So I assume it would be useful for that guy. Okay, so now, that is all of this done. Now I need to go to the basement. No, not the basement, the first floor. East, no, west. Alright, here there's also a wall guy, which is blocking the pathway. So since I have the light now, I can take care of him. Oh my god, I got jump scared by the wooden handle. I thought that was an enemy. No, this is a safe room. Let's get back to yapping. So, like, I guess one of the things I guess I'll mention with... Because this may have some importance for other things, Oh yeah, wait, the first two projects I'm going to try out, Oh! Okay. That was... I was using the tank controls in order to move, and then I suddenly noticed, hey wait, there's an enemy right here, and I didn't, and I tried to turn... So there is a quick turnaround option. If you press the back button and then X, you immediately turn around, but I did not... I just saw an enemy and I was like panicking and tried to turn around like this. And I got hit then. Alright then. Okay, so expect enemies to be have spawned in Why is there only one on that? Oh, come on, really? If I just went... Okay, never mind, this path is also blocked off, but if I just went this way, then I wouldn't have gotten hit. There's a second one downstairs. It seems, yeah, there's a second one. I can hear him calling about. Yes, there's a second one. Oh boy. That means that enemies could be anywhere now. Because this place was originally safe. Like there were no enemies here. Okay, he's right there. Can he come up the stairs? No, it seems like he can't. He is still aggroed on me. So let's leave the room for a bit. Okay, so back to it. The two first projects that I want to make is are like just a tote bag and an apron. Okay, I can oh, there's two of them. Are you kidding me? No, the nail gun, not the... Okay, that was... No, fuck, no! Ugh. Okay, that was me being stupid. Okay. Okay, I thought he was going to melee attack. I noticed he did not attack, and so I thought, oh, he's going to spit. So I did evade that hit properly, successfully. Are you Is this a... What the Why did they hit me? Come on. I knocked him down and then he hit me right as I was about to attack him the second time. That does not really happen. Wait, reload. And equip it, thank you. God, no. Didn't I hit him 4 times already? What? Are you joking? Are you joking? Okay, let's use the medkit then. Oh wait, it's 6 hits, not 4. Alright. Yeah, once again, he stood up and he was about to hit me. Like, typically I can get 2 hits off after he is knocked on the ground, instead, not just the one. But alright then. Oh no, please don't tell me there are additional enemies right here as well. Oh, there are. Are you joking? Should I just, like, these... No, never mind. These guys can spit on you, so just running away from them is not a good idea, because they can just, like, snipe you from across the room. Okay, wait, how much ammo do I have? 20 nails in my storage. I don't know if I have enough ammunition to even deal with everything. Like, this guy, definitely I'm going to use the shotgun. Okay, so once again, now he died in one shot. Yeah, he did. I hit. Okay, really? It's. Yeah, let's use the nail gun. This is a wide open room. And I missed a single shot. Really? Of course, I like missed a single shot. It should take, like, that's one bullet wasted. Okay, I don't know if it's safe to kill this guy when he's standing up. Because he did stand up, but his attack isn't fast enough to hit me after it. Okay, nothing new here. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction, I think. But the warehouse is going to be important later on, so I guess taking care of those guys is somewhat good. Well, never mind, the kitchen seems to be empty, so I could have just avoided them, maybe. Yeah, that is the wrong direction. Safe room. This opens up, okay. There's a guy right down there. Okay, down here. Now there's the guy as well. Wait. No. 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 Once again I got hit, but... Okay, how am I God, oh, come on. Yeah, I don't have enough... I'm going to have to waste ammunition. Let's deal with this guy by shooting him with the shotgun. Oh, he's not dead. He's not dead again for some reason. Okay, so what the fuck is this? The other guy died in one shot via the shotgun. This guy took 5 melee hits after getting shot. Luckily, he did not stand up after, like, any of the melee hits. He just kept staying on the ground for some reason. I don't know that, because I was straight in his face, so I don't think there is any, like, fall of damage, because I was right in front of him with the shotgun shot. Okay, now I can kite this guy around. He's going to spit. Okay. Nail gun. Spitting again. Melee. Okay, so something I don't understand. Sometimes if you hit them with the melee, they get knocked down again. And other times they immediately stand up. Wait a minute, this wasn't even the direction I had to go. Oh wait, no, it was. This guy was blocking the path towards, the guy hanging from the wall. Eh? Okay, yeah, this one is locked. Right. And that is this guy, down. So now I can go into this room. The laundry. Okay, oh my man, I thought there's no enemy here, thankfully. I think, yeah, okay, yes. The laundry is currently being laundried, being washed. There's a diary entry, I assume? Yep. Maria Wildberger's diary. Oh! Wait, I'm going to read before I say anything. 15th of September, 1980. Anna and Emma may be identical twins, but their personalities are quite different. Anna is an extrovert, a noisy and attentive girl, while Emma is quiet and distant. Some days ago, after much effort, I finished making 2 beautiful dresses for them. It took them a single afternoon to almost completely destroy them. They came back from the forests, covered in dirt from head to toe, with twigs and leaves in their hair. The dresses were torn and frayed. For a brief moment, I almost flew into a fit of rage. But I pursed my lips and, after taking a few deep breaths, explained through my tears just how much work those dresses took to make. Anna's eyes became misty, and she babbled an apology, her eyes fixed on the floor. She seemed very regretful. On the other hand, Emma stared right back at me with a clueless expression. A clueless expression. And then for only a second, a mocking grimace appeared on her face. The cold ice froze my heart immediately. Terrified by that expression and not knowing what else to do, I sent them to their rooms. They did not dine that night. So, once again, this... I was just been busy speaking about sewing, and immediately after, a diary page with some sewing patterns popped up. Like, mind you, this is not a complete pattern, this is just, like the outline of the shirts or the dress. Or the vest, more like, not the shirt. And there's a dart included into it, wow. Yeah, when it comes to sewing, I'm going to start with like making a bag and oh, please tell me this. That is nails. Thank you. 10. Really? Okay, all right. I should use the shotgun more often, I suppose. It is shut tight. Turn it off. What is this? It smells awful. I don't know either. The button is stuck. It's shut tight. Hammer? No. Never mind. Well, how do I open it? Yeah, I don't know how I would open it. That is for later then. There's something in... Oh my god. Oh! You have to be kidding me. Okay. Okay, wait, the model isn't properly... When she aims, she pulls her left her left hand backwards before her right. And so like the model slightly glitches when you start aiming. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to use the nail gun in this confined space. An empty box with a medallion-shaped mold. Huh. Can I open the box? Oh wait, no, this is a mold. I need to find... Ah, I need to find like molten metal somehow. Or something else. I see. Oh, where would I find a molten metal? A high-pressure hydrotherapy device used in the early 20th century to treat mental illness. Eh? Nothing else. Ammo. Shotgun shell, thank you. A hand. Oh, okay, finally, a floppy disk. That means I can use the computer. An old floppy disk. Names are written on the front. What? Jared, Tamer, Lamar, Judith, Avatal, Tisha, Milka, Shillen, Lois, it's not Lewis, Kayla. Like Judith, I can recognize that name. All of these don't seem like Spanish names, so it's not because like the developers are Spanish. A clip of nails, I did not see that. Thank you for popping up, for the icon pop-up. Bunch of bathtubs. Oh. Okay, I did not see the corpse floating up into the water. It's like, why is there a sound playing and then I see the corpse like just floating up. Such an awful way to die. How? Dying how exactly? Do you mean drowning? I don't know what the... I'm assuming this means drowning? Like, I can't tell. A medkit. Oh, thank you. And extra charges for the lance. Okay, so I assume they're going to... Like, I don't know how much damage the lance does. Lance? Can it be pronounced as lance in British? I'm not certain. Let me look that up quickly. So that I'm not speaking the language incorrectly. Okay, but yeah, lance. It can be pronounced as lance in British, or in like in some British accent. So now, what now? Where's this room? Oh, this leads back out. Yep, it does. So now I can go to the computer. Wow. What time is this game again? Like, what period is it again? No, that's Maria's. I don't know the time period where this game takes place anymore. Like, what the latest entry here is 1981. Latest entry here is 1980, I think. Yep. November 1980, once again. Like, mind you, I don't know the exact... Who's Bertram? Oh, that's the grandfather again. Yeah, that's 1967. So at the very least, it's after 1980. I don't know, like, the exact timeline of technology and so on in this time period. I don't know how common computers would have been. Warehouse. So now I can use the computer. Wow. If I can find, if I can remember where it is. Oh, okay. Alright, insert disk to write new keyword. Wildburger Hospital. Door security system. 1998, I think. It is saying, I can't fully read it. Floppy disk. Nothing on the back. Oh! Oh, right. You have the, I think... Wait, if I'm correct, this is to, Wait. Wait. Why can I interact with, that? I don't know. If I'm correct, that is to, log the data, or the data on it, in order to prevent it from being, overwritten. At the very least, I'm saying this because I have like an SD card, and the SD card also has like a physical switch on the card itself. Either this is in order to lock off the like data writing, or it's like this thing, this gray thing is to like it's to protect this thing because maybe it's fragile. I'm not certain. Write a new keyboard. A slot for a floppy disk. Oh, press enter to accept. Okay. Error. Disk is write protected. Yes, I said I know it. Wait, what? Yeah, there's text here. 3 plus 6 minus 9. What do you mean? Oh wait, no. This is well. Okay, wait. Okay, so I don't know what this is. 3 plus 6 minus 9. I don't know what that is supposed to be. Okay, so this is the overwrite protection. It's not the big sliding thingy, mind you. I've never used a floppy disk in my life. I've held one of them, I think. It could be, I'm not certain, but I've never used one of them. I just noticed like there's a switch on it, so I assume it has like a writing log thingy. Press enter. Overwrite complete, so what does this do? Okay, where do I use it? Oh wait, yeah, right, in the bedroom. I think. Yeah, the bedroom. This leading up to these rooms. The office is locked. The bedroom. Okay. So that is the plan now. We need to go to the office because the priest told us to. And so the bedroom is locked via... The office is locked via a key, but we don't have it. The bedroom is locked via a disk. So we need to put the disk in the bedroom. I could have probably gone the other direction instead. Okay, once again, with the sewing, as I've mentioned, I want to make a bag and like an apron, because those are like simple static objects you can make. Once again, making clothing seems interesting, but that's quite complicated, so it's not an idea for the current time. But one thing that I also looked into because, well, I was thinking of making clothes and also, like, doing leather working. So one thing I decided to look up at as well is, one thing I decided to look up as well. Oh wait, a nice thing now. This room is lit up everywhere except this corner. So if you come here without the lighter, like you can stand here without the lighter, but if you come here you will start to die because it's too dark. But with the flashlights, with the torch, what is it called actually? Electrical lamp. Like with the torch, now we can actually go into the dark areas. So that is no longer a problem. Okay, wait, I'm going to expect enemies. Never mind. I am certain, however, that enemies are going to be in some of these rooms. I assume not in the office, but we will see. Reading. Error. I don't know what to do right here. Okay, so there's a bunch of names on the disc. It says 3 + 6 - 9. 3 is Lamar, 6 is Tisha, 9 is Lois. So minus Lois, so I'm going to assume you have L, so it's Omar, and then Ois, so you have or Marta or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what this exactly is supposed to indicate. Like I would assume remove the vowels of the consonants and, well, just the letters from this name from these two. But I'm not certain. Okay, once again, I'm stuck. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I thought, oh, we have the disc now, so I can go into the room. Lovely, yay. Except once again, I will look it up because I have no idea, and I'm not gonna like want to like stumble around for a lot of time. So. Okay, so floppy disk puzzle. So I need to... Wait, I need to type something in. Oh, wait. Oh, come on. Really? 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 Okay, let me go back. Okay, apparently I have to type something in. I did not see it typing something in, though. You know, I did not see, like, the need for typing something in. But the guide is saying it, so I will do that, I suppose. Okay, back to yapping. Like, making clothing seems interesting, but it's, like a stretch goal. It's going to be quite complicated. Because, also, you don't just have to make the clothing, you have to fit it on your body, on, in my case, my body. Luckily, I'm going to be the one making it, so... If there's a problem, I can just notice it. But because I thought, you know, what if am I going to right direction? Yes. Because I thought, you know, maybe I am going to like make my own clothes at some point. I started thinking about other things as well. Such as like socks, which you can knit. So like my mother, my grandmother, and my mother did some knitting. So I like asked my mother to show her knitting stuff, which is actually belongs to my grandmother, but she hasn't done that yet. I have locked it once again. Oopsie. Yeah. Oh, wait, I had... Okay, wait, no. Huh? Okay, so insert the disk. I need to insert the disk. Oh, I have to type it now. It's enter to accept what I type in, okay. Oopsie. Reading is important. I see. So, I already know it's supposed to be Martha. I already know that's like the answer for this puzzle, but so, you see right here, it says 3 plus 6 minus 9. So, you have a 3, which is Lamar, 6, which is Tisha, and there's 9, which is Lois. So, minus 9, so remove the letters from this name. So you have Lomar, so it's L-O, so it's just Mar. And then you have Tisha, remove the I-S, so that's A. So it's Martha. So once again, I already knew it was a Martha because I just looked up the guides, because I did not realize I have to type in the keywords. Martha. Enter. Okay, once again, this I would have solved this if I did not, if I actually just read the instructions properly. Oopsie. Okay, back to the room. So once again, I started looking into other things as well, like knitting. My mother still has to show the stuff she will use or uses. Not commonly, but she still has to show it to me. But besides that, since I also mentioned leather working, one of the other things you can make out of leather are shoes and boots or whatever, like footwear in general. Once again, that is a very, very specific skill, but it also would interest me if I could, like, try out making them myself. Would be interesting. But so, one of the things I actually looked up, because, once again, I guess knowledge is useful, it is good to learn things. I actually, because I looked up I saw people, particularly with like full-on, like proper leather boots. Like not just like regular sneakers or something, but like proper leather boots. I saw them sometimes using leather shoelaces or boots laces. But I never actually knew what boot laces were supposed to be made out of, but so I looked it up. You have, of course, a leather can supposedly be used, but for like the quote-unquote regular fabric ones, you have cotton for like a natural fiber. Alright. Wait, if I remove it, do I... Oh no, it stays on. Okay, so that means I have to reuse the disc at some point. I guess that is why they allow you to lock it. Yeah, because... okay, I'm certain I have to reuse this. Yeah, I'm back to yapping. So, you have... in terms of natural fibers, you have cotton. For synthetics, you have bedroom. Okay. It's nice... No! I thought it isn't like, oh wow, there's a nice piano music there's some nice piano music playing in the background. There can't possibly be an enemy in this room, and then I just hear the guy walking. 17 shotgun shells, 10 nail, 30 in total for the nailer. 6 electric lawns. Once again, I don't know how much damage the lawns does is the thing, and I don't know how rare the ammunition is. Once again, if I save at some point in the future, I will like test it out on some random enemy, but I haven't saved yet. Which reminds me, I have 5 recording tapes. Should I save? I could save. But my limited resource brain is telling me to not save because I could need it in the future. Like, once again, if the... Oh, it's a regular come on. Okay. If it was, like, the electric lance was just a regular... like, melee weapon, I wouldn't care, but it also has ammunition attached to it. Oh, no. Nail gun, because it's a regular guy. Okay, so let him walk up to me. Okay. Okay, so once again, sometimes it seems like hitting him with a melee weapon knocks him down again, and sometimes it makes him stand up immediately. That is very annoying. Okay, big room. My god. Okay. Don't stand on this spot. That causes some funky stuff to happen. Okay, so once again, as I've mentioned, on another tangent, when it comes to crafting stuff, like I've mentioned, like, knitting, sewing, and leatherwork. One of the things I've also been looking at for a bit has been carpentry. Like, also... like, blacksmithing as well for a bit, but that's like a very... like, that doesn't seem like something I would really want to do, because it's very, very specific, and you can't really make nearly as much stuff with it. But carpentry is something I've also been looking at, and, I'm just looking at all of the things in this room. There's so much wooden items, and it makes me wonder, like, how would it be like to make these things? Once again, I've only done basic amounts of, like, woodwork in my life. I've never really made something from scratch myself, but I'm looking at this stuff and it's like, Like, I know, like, once again, most of these things, like, except the chair is like a... yeah, you have a bunch of columns, and then, like, have a flat piece for, like, the seat and the back support. But most of the things here are just, like, very different shapes of boxes. They're all just a bunch of cubes, and then, like, a pillar supporting it. And I guess this is, like, the thing where, like... once again, I'm just... I want to do some stuff. I want to try it out as well to see if I actually like it. But once again, I have not actually done any woodworking myself, so I am not going to comment on anything yet, because it's just theory. Once again, the rest of the room is so nice. And you have some old paintings and stuff. You have nice furniture. The things in the roof are clipping into the roof, which I assume is just the developers not resizing it, but then you have, like, this fucking creepy ass painting. Well, everything else looks so nice. Okay, so that was that one item. Also, man, this is a large room. Jeez. A vinyl record. Vinyl. TSLA disc. Recording blank. Blank spelled with a C. It's blank is spelled with a K typically in English, isn't it? Now you earn something. Now you can hear nice. Oh, now you can hear me anywhere you go. I see. Wait, so... oh, so I need to... have I seen a vinyl... like a plate player... vinyl, I don't know. Have I seen a vinyl player anywhere before? I don't think I have. Recording tape. Okay, wait. Should I? Yeah. Maybe I will save. I have 6 now, which is more than enough, probably. Once again, I've mentioned leatherwork. There's a bag right here on the table. So first, the diary. Oh my god. Huh. Okay, once again, it's in Spanish. 21st of May, 1968, I am expecting. William is hopeful, but is more measured and demure than last time. He hired a maid to serve me, and she has not left my side. At first I did not like the idea, but Anna and I have become good friends during these months together. She is almost my age and shares a love for art. What? What? Wait, Maria is the wife. Yeah. Anna and I have become good friends during these months together. I guess there's a different Anna. This is a different person. Once again, she hasn't given birth yet, so there's a different Anna. But it's not Anna as in her daughter Anna. Okay. She is almost my age and shares a love for art. On some afternoons, we talk for hours about famous artists, poetry, paintings and sculptures. I feel a little guilty. I could never talk about such things with William. Of course, I never care too much about the only subject he loves to discuss, medicine. 21st of May, 1968, I am oh wait, that's... Really? Are you... Most of the time... Wait. Yeah, in this page, the left page and the right page have a different text. In this one, it's the same entry. Okay, that's just annoying layout differences, I suppose. Layout inconsistencies. What is this? G-A-B, Gab. Alright, that is this. Should I? Penthouse. Children's room office. Okay. Let me see. Oh no, there's a cutscene. Oh. Alright then. Alright. Okay, so I know what that is. The thing in this case is, once again, I've watched some reviews already. This thing... Man, I think I've been speaking incorrectly into the microphone this entire time. Okay, wait, I don't know if I'm just hearing myself better now for some reason. Maybe I should put it a bit lower, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like this, maybe. No, it's still in the red. It is still in the red. Test. It's lower in the red and mainly in the yellow, I suppose, so maybe this is better. I don't know. I don't have my settings properly set up. It's okay. So this is, this will change the game a bit. This enemy is going to pop up every so often in a room. And there are this enemy cannot die, so there's two things. We can either stun the enemy temporarily by like shooting it with a shotgun, or the electric lance, I would assume. But after that, we can, no wait, no. We cannot kill this enemy, we have to leave the room and then enter the room again. So whenever you hear the violin play, the penthouse. That means I have to just... I think if you enter a room, you can immediately hear the sound and so you can just leave and come back again. But that is something to keep in mind. I can't just stay in a room all willy-nilly now, from now on. Okay, so I don't know who this guy was, but it seemed like he was alive before the enemy bit his face off. Must not be a very fun way to go. Okay, wait. But that can't be. Wait, what the fuck is it? Bedroom. To penthouse. To children's room. Why are there a bunch of body bags and stuff in the next to the children's room? Okay, wait, actually, before this, let me go save, just so I have my progress saved up properly. Yes, okay, that is the exact thing. Okay, when that sound plays, it means that the enemy is going to spawn. So I should make sure to leave the room. Honestly, that just seems kind of annoying. Because you can just... like, evade the enemy if you just listen to the noise. This is the safe room. Yes. I have I have 7. Okay, yeah, never mind. Saving is not a problem.
Something tore off one of the priest's arms. Thankfully, the Dr. William surgically replaced it with a new one.
I'm What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't think that... Okay, okay, I don't think that is how that works.
I didn't even realize a procedure like that was possible.
Okay, yeah.
I also discovered that William is the father of the twins in the photo.
Yeah, but how did you... Yeah, why did he just randomly bring that up in the conversation? No one asked about that.
I should go to his office
to
see if he can give me some useful information.
Okay, once again, getting back to yapping. I mentioned living, working, and shoes. So when it comes to laces, you have like natural fabric could be like cotton, and synthetic could be, well, a lot of things, but mainly like nylon or polyester. Supposedly, one thing, this is something I have noticed myself, so it's nice to actually understand why this is happening. I have some regular sneakers which I got when I was a teenager or something, late teenager. These... Once again, I have to worry about the noise constantly. About the enemy spawning in. That's, like those sneakers, this is the... I have had them for a long time. They're, like... I never took care of them because I got them when I was still young. Oh. What is this? What a gruesome experiment. Huh? So there's, like, twins and artificial lungs. What? I wish I could understand what is happening. Yeah, once again, why is this... Oh boy. Oh boy. Can I have a different camera angle for this? Like, I can see this one is like a conjoined twin with 2 heads. But the other one... I can't tell. Is it like 1 head? Yeah, it's 1... It seems like 2 What the f... Okay, that is weird. Okay, this one is just... The middle one is just, like a normal skeleton but with 2 heads. The other 2 are... like 2 different bodies, but the rib cages are attached together and the skulls as well. Because it looks like a proper rib cage in front of it. Handle with caution. Once again, why is this in front of the bedroom? I assume this is not supposed to be like this. Okay, please tell me there are no enemies here. Once again, I want to get back to yapping, but I assume something important is going to happen in this room. Huh, there's a thing on the wall. Okay, this camera angle is annoying. Yeah. It swaps a bit weirdly. Okay, I have a diary. A young child's diary. Oh. The third entry. Okay, yeah, it's like quite a bit after 1980 because we are... spoiler alert, we are one of the twins. I guess... maybe it seems a bit obvious. I don't know if that's a spoiler. Like, yeah, we are one of the twins, so like this is... I don't know if this was us or our sister. This girl. But, like, this is at least very much after 1980. I assume maybe you could have also already figured it out, like we were one of them, I'm not certain, but like, I already knew. We fled the mansion. 15th of September, 1980, we fled the mansion, making as little noise as possible. We went to the port down the hill. Mother was agitated, and she was having trouble breathing, and huge blisters were appearing on her skin. We were halfway over the old wooden bridge, 65 feet above the river, when men wearing those awful suits appeared from behind the trees on each side. Mother held my sister and me between her arms as we inched closer to the railings. The men approached us slowly, as the bridge started to moan and crack. Mother pushed us closer and closer to the barrier. One of the planks broke, and my sister screamed and fell over. I caught her by the arm, but she wasn't strong enough to hold her for too long. She fell. I could not do anything to stop it. Mother did not have any time to react and lost her footing too. The men grabbed us and took us to grandfather Noah. Mother looked worse with each passing second. Grandfather with a capital G. Grandfather had me thrown inside a locked cell. He told me that no one would hear me, no matter how much I screamed. He also said that since my sister had died, I was of no use, because he needed both of us to open the vault's entrance. Okay, so I wonder what happens actually. After he walked away, I was left alone, locked inside a cell with a single candle to provide light. I screamed and cried until I was exhausted. These may be the last words I will write. I am sure I will die here. Why did all this happen? I wish you were here, Father. Okay, once again, in the hallway... Like, in the hallway, you see light coming through the window. There's no light coming through the window here. At all. It's pitch black. Like, once again, it's probably like moonlight and not like the sun. It's not the sun, definitely, but there's nothing to be seen here. What is this thing? Huh? Something could fit... Is it the coin? It looks like a... I mean, I guess the coin could fit in the moon. No, God, are you kidding me? What? What? Oh, wait, no, I still have to go to the office. Okay, so there is something else for me to do. Oh, this is intractable. These children's drawings are unsettling. Okay, so it's just a girl painting. Okay, so it's probably the mother painting. It's the father in his surgical suits in an office. and then there's the girl screaming because the guy with a hammer, with an axe, is coming over to her. Okay. The other ones are not unsettling, it's only that one. Back to yapping. So supposedly... Yeah. So, once again, that thing will spawn if you don't leave the room when that sound happens. So, supposedly the natural materials, or like, at least cotton, I think leather as well, but I'm not certain, have better grip. Wait, I'm not certain about leather. At least cotton has better grip, and doesn't come loose nearly as easily, but the synthetics, so both polyester and nylon, are slippier, so the laces untie like easier on shoes. But when it comes to durability, cotton frays easier and gets torn up more easy, while nylon and polyester survive longer. Okay, no enemies in this room, thankfully. Let's look around first. Huh? Okay, that's a fireplace. My god, this is a fancy room. Okay, jeez. Oh, this is the gramophone, is it called? I'm not certain. A phonograph. An old phonograph. It appears to be working. Yeah, so that's for the vinyl tape. Can I open this now? Yes, okay. Nice. Okay, you know what? That means I could have just saved after I did this because there are no enemies. Some sort of box. It is shut tight. Once again, maybe I should get used to like using the 10 controls more often, in case I want to ever play a game that does actually have only 10 controls. A fireplace, it was recently ignited. Loosens rusted parts, frees sticky mechanisms. WE40. Is this like a copyright thing? Like in the real world it's called a WD or something. I don't even know what it is really, but suppose it's with a WD instead of WE. So I don't know what that is used for. A head. I need an eyeball, I assume. A bust of an old man. One eye socket is empty. So I need an eye to put into this thing. I see. Well, I don't have it, so that's for later. A painting. A photo of a metallic door. Have I been there before? Yeah, that's in the demon dimension. I think it was closed in the demon dimension as well, so I assume it's going to open now or something. This guy is looking at me ominously. I think he's dead. Huh? It's too dark outside to see anything. Indeed it is. A collection of books about science. Huh? The body is still warm. He was probably alive just hours ago. What is going on here? So... he died while drinking from a glass. Did he drink poison or something? Because he doesn't have any visible wounds. William Wiles, but... okay, but why is... bloodstain, and there's like glass stain, so I assume he drunk poison. I'm guessing. 16th of December, 1994. I guess. Oh wait. I returned to the restroom where I left the subject and found she had escaped. How could I be so reckless? I have no more test subjects, and since everybody has relocated to the new hospital, acquiring new subjects is complicated. I will not wait any longer. I cannot stand by seeing her in that state because of me and my ego. I will proceed to administer Maria with the antidote. I've injected Maria with the antidote. At first, her body began convulsing, and she released a deafening shriek. It lasted only a few seconds, after which everything went back to silence as she collapsed into bed. It was her skin, her hair, her eyes looking at me, completely lucid. When she moved her lips weakly to say something, I stepped closer to listen. What she said stopped my heart. William, my father has taken the girls. I stepped away, perplexed. Her eyes slowly closed, and a pleased smile spread across her face. Did she wait all this time, trapped inside that thing, to tell me this? Her life has finally ended. Oh, wait, she's dead? Oh. She collapsed in the bed. Okay, she's dead now. Rest in peace, my love. The unspeakable things I will do to you have no name, Noah. Once you tell me what you did to my girls, you will beg you will beg me to take your life. Once again, it's a video game, but it's like, why are you like writing this in a diary? This is odd. I don't feel well at all. My heartbeat has accelerated. My mouth is dry. My eyes are cloudy. My throat is tight. Oh no, wait. These symptoms. Someone has poisoned my wine. Yeah, sorry, it was poisoned. I'm going to assume the priest is grandfather Noah. That's the assumption I have now. But once again, it's like, okay, so this is already like weird enough to write in a diary, but then it's like, oh no, I am dying. Let me quickly write about my death in my diary. Alright. Okay, so, like, the thing is, he died just now. Wait, did he, like, accidentally capture us? Or did Noah get us back here? I don't know. Because if he did accidentally capture us, that would be very coincidental that he like captures his own daughter. Yeah, that would be a gigantic coincidence. Okay, so what now? Well, there's this painting, but I don't know. I don't exactly know what to do. Oh wait, the vinyl player. Right. Okay, back to yapping maybe, because I still need to finish this. When it comes to like, so I have noticed myself when it comes to the laces, bootlaces, shoelaces, whatever. Like the cut, I assume both of the pairs, because this is the second pair I have for my like the actual like leather sneakers that I got. These ones are starting to fray and will probably soon enough be torn apart. Which makes me assume that these ones and the last ones were made out of cotton. Meanwhile, on my running sneakers, I think in British they're not called sneakers, they're called something else. But the running shoes I have, those are still fully intact, but they come undone relatively easily. So I assume those must be some type of a synthetic fiber. It's just fun to like notice that like, oh, so those ones. Like the running shoe ones becoming untied, and the regular shoe ones starting to fray and tearing apart. Apparently, it's just because of the material used. So that's like a fun thing to notice. I do wonder what like leather laces would be like. Supposedly they do have some Supposedly they're not the best at keeping it secure, but they should be relatively sturdy. There's also, like, when it comes to... You can also have a waxed carton, which supposedly reduces the problem of them tearing apart and... What you call it? Of them tearing apart and breaking, but it means they are waxed. Which means that if you tie your shoes, you're going to have wax on your hands, which may be a problem. Once again, I've not tried these out, but looking this stuff up interests me a lot. Which means that if I do ever buy like new shoelaces or something, or if I buy, why is that image cut off? Why is her head like cropped out of the image? But if I like ever like make my own boots as well, that would allow me to like look at the materials used. So it's fun. It's fun to learn. Learning is fun. And that's actually may also be useful because I do use laces on most of my shoes. I did get the like Chelsea boots at some points, which are of course without laces. Besides that, okay, so that was very, very, very ineffective yapping that I have done now for all this time. So I'm going to continue with the game. Besides this, something else I could yap about, maybe food and food-related items in a bit, after listening to this thing. I need to press the button, whoopsie. I was going to take a sip from my glass of water, but because I thought it would do it automatically. What? Eh? What? I'm going to assume this has to do with some sort of puzzle. I assume the noises have something to do for a puzzle, but since once again I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. I have the guide open. I have not read the puzzle yet, but supposedly the maternity ward door. I need to go to the maternity ward. That is the next puzzle on the list, so I will do that now. Like, mind you, I don't remember what was in the maternity ward. Where is it again? In the east floor? Yes, right here. I don't know what was in that room again anymore. It's been a long time since I've been there. Fuck. Of course, right when I try to, like, use the tank controls again, the enemy wants to spawn. This is the safe room. Huh? Wait, what? Yeah, that is a safe room. Okay, that's just a very ominous angle. Okay, so always, like... I always need to stand, like, in front of the door for a bit before moving out, just to tell if the enemy is going to spawn. Yes. I wonder what the percentage chance of it's what the fuck. This guy was here already. Yeah, he wasn't. He was he? Yeah. I already saw that guy. So maternity ward. I need to go up. Oh, please don't tell me any more enemies have spawned. Wrong room. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so I can see if it's being incredibly annoying, like you're trying to explore, and then the enemy just decides to say, actually, no. How about you don't? Okay, listen in. Nothing. Where is it? Directly above me. Okay, it is not spawning. So, there was something in the maternity ward which which I need to, there is some sort of puzzle here. Oh wait, I assume, actually, I assume it's maybe going to be down here in the, like, the demon dimension. Because we did have the image which shows, the locked, it's not a locked door, what do you call it? It's like a thing with a, like a, I don't know what you call it, like the thing with the gears on it that you have to turn. Oh wait, this makes me think. Don't tell me that it can also like spawn at every single transition between rooms. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, like I said, the mini boss is now come back as a like regular enemy. Oh boy. That is not fun. How much? Once again, I don't know how much damage the electric lance would do. That is the big question, I would suppose. Like, does it stun the enemy? That's always a secondary question. Like, I would assume it does. Look, I have no idea. Okay, wait, I did not have a... Okay, wait, never mind. I can just... If I do get damaged, I can just go back to the save points. Like, I would have to, like, pick some extra items up, but, it's not that big of a deal. Like, I saved almost right before this. Gameplay-wise, at least. So... Electric lance. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, never mind. Stupid mistake from my end. Wait, you're telling me that I can just kite him? What? I can just kite him, really? Okay, so I took 1 hit of damage, which was because of me being stupid. But I can just kite the guy. I can just attack. He attacks, and I can attack him with with 1 melee hit, and like just go back after that. Okay, so that's decently doable. And once again, I have 6 morphine vials. It's fine. It won't budge. I need to force it somehow. I mean, it's metal. No. Okay, so that doesn't work. How would I fix it then? Once again, I'm not properly speaking into the mic. I'm speaking diagonally away from the mic. Oopsie. Oh. Okay, but that was a random click. I did not think of, it's too rusted to move. You need to split on the gears, not on the handle. Okay, so how do I... Okay, why isn't... How do I force it? With the hammer? What? I'm sorry, what? What? Okay, I thought she was like going to like use the hammer to like as an anchor point or whatever you call it to like hook it onto it, but no, she just hits the thing with the hammer. Alright. Oh, the enemy is spawning. I wonder what the percentage chance of it spawning is whenever you enter a room. Oh no. Yep, there is enemies. Lovely. And I can't see... Okay, it's the standing guy. I do not have enough ammo. Once again, he's not dead in one shot. Once again, he got knocked down after I hit him. Oh! Oh my god, okay man, okay, I don't understand the damage. Is that an enemy or I don't know. Okay, so, okay, I got lucky where the melee weapon knocked him down 3 times when I hit him, and I thought he was dead. But no, he was not dead, he just, was just lying on the floor still. The skeleton of Siamese twins joined at the head. I see. Oh, what is this machine though? Why have they in... machine thingy? Oh, an old incubator. Incubator. It seems it hasn't been used in a long time. Delivery room? Oh yeah, wait, yeah, right. This is the demon dimension. It's just, the same layout, but in... Okay. Okay. Alright then. Oh man. No ammo, no ammunition at all. Oh, fucking hell. That is scary. It almost seems like they are grasping for the hanged dolls. Wow. Yeah, so... Two hanged dolls, like hanged by the neck before like a baby. Also, like this painting is... Like, this is not a painting, like, once again, in the game, I'm going to assume it is a painting in the game, but it's like... This is obviously, like, a 3D model behind just a display case. With no lighting on it, so when I look at it, it then shows the creepy doll to me. No ammunition. Sad. Sad. Okay. When it comes to yapping about food, I will actually say first let me take care of the enemy. Once again, shotgun. Oh, it's the wheelchair guy, not the... Once again, why? Okay, he got knocked down, second time. For a second time. Oh, shotgun shells, thank you. Oh. Okay, so there's a mirror on that side and a weird thing. with the doll heads. There was nothing interactable here, right then? Oh no, that was the ammo. Oh, wait. So let me check. I have 6 tapes. Now I have 8 tapes. Okay, so you pick up 2 tapes every time. Okay. Huh. I thought you only picked up 1. Well, once again, awkward camera angle. Lovely. So, okay, wait, I picked up 2. Okay, so every pickup for the recording tape is 2 pickups or something. Like, I thought in the beginning of the game it was 1, but then suddenly I had 3 more than I thought I had, and now I checked now and I picked up 2. It went from 6 to 8. Once again, I have enough. I have enough saves, so I can like save once again. Hello, Amanda. Welcome. Good morning to you. Yeah, I will save. I guess I have 8 of them saved up. I guess it also makes it better because, like, if you pick up 2 every single time, then you will have a like like once again. I have 7 left, it's not going to be a problem. If it was 4, maybe I would be less inclined, but... It's like 7 after this, yes. Like, I'm not certain. Yeah, I'm going to save over this slot, definitely. I'm not certain if I want to save over the original, because I did take a bit of damage, but I do have enough... like healing items, I think. Yeah, 2 medkits and 6 files. That's going to be enough. That seems to be awfully common to horror games of the era, limited save slots. Once again, this is trying to like replicate that feeling. It does give way too many save slots because I've been very frugal with them, I do think. Well, once again, when I say way too many, I don't mean like, I'm happy that it doesn't have like an incredibly limited amount of saves. But that would be annoying. So okay, this room. Delivery room. But I did not grab anything. Why did... I did not pick up a single item. Why? Okay, this is a new area. Okay. Oh yeah, right. Like this part was blocked off. I think this is a door. There is a door right here. So I assume I'm going to pick up something right here. 2 statues, which are supposed to be twins, once again I assume. An oil painting of an archangel brandishing a weapon. The weapon is like a white outline around it. Why is the text... Wait. Wait. Can I have my mouse cursor on screen? No, I don't. There's... You see like a metal plate underneath the painting. I think the text is upside down. Yeah, it is just... I don't know which language it is because it's too tiny and it is upside down, but it's just... It seems like it's just Latin, like cursive, or like a Latin alphabet cursive in, like, upside down for some reason. Alright then. There is an enemy. Wait, what? Wait, okay, wait. No, I don't understand. Okay, right, like this area was blocked off. Like this room was closed, but I did not pick up anything new. I did not pick up any items. Yeah, I did not pick up any, like, usable items. Okay, maybe I missed something? Or maybe, like, going through these points just changes the game. And it just... adds new... No, wait, I haven't been here before. Yeah, no, I have not been here before. I have not seen this area. So, this is new. there is an enemy. Down there. A knight's armor encased in glass. Oh! Okay. Once again, my ammo is somewhat limited. Shotgun shells, but I don't want to waste a shotgun shell on the tiny floor crawling guy. This is also an annoying point. Okay, yeah, this is an annoying point to fight him from. What is this? What is this angle? Yeah, what is this angle? And this is a... Oh, there's a diary. Nail gun. Okay, okay, for once I managed to, jump away from the... Okay, once again, I saved. Let me go back to the save. That was a stupid hit of damage. Okay, so once again, Amanda, so from this point on in the game, if I enter a room, I always have to wait at the door for a bit because there is an enemy that can spawn. Like, there's like an invincible enemy that can spawn every so often, and there's like a sound cue. The thing is, you can just leave the room when the enemy before the enemy spawns, and it won't spawn, so it's, very, like, easy to avoid. So once again, the developers are Spanish, but I'm just interested, like, the name William is just William. I thought it would have, like, a, well, non-English name or something. But no, it doesn't. 15th of September, 1980. William, they have taken the girls. Huh. Okay, so I guess he never found this, I guess he never saw this diary entry. I guess that diary got stolen, I would assume. But look, father put a sedative in my drink. But luckily I realized before swallowing it. I tricked him into believing that I was sleeping soundly. Then got up and crossed the hall towards the meeting room, where I could see the light from under the door. I put my ear against the metal and could hear my father's voice intertwined with other men. Everything is ready for the ritual. The Wildberger girls have been taken to the temple, said a voice I did not know. Perfect. If everything goes as planned, I'll be the next leader of the Pollux sect. Pollux has not been a word that has appeared before now. And together we will bring our savior back to the world, answered my father. After that they walked in line towards the mausoleum. I must rescue my girls! ! If I do not come back with them, I hope you can forgive me. I know what you will do. I know that you will do what is right, all of you. Wait, is there a second page? Maria's... excuse me. Maria's diary. Okay, so this is annoyance. This is an annoyance. Okay, it seems to be inconsistent, is I guess the thing. Yeah, you see, right here, you have 15th of June, and this is a separate entry. Then you have 15th of January, and this is a separate entry in the diary. So the left page and the right page are separate. This book, the left and right page are the same entry. So, like, this is like an inconsistency, I suppose, in the writing. Oh, well, in the books, in the game, in the diaries. Okay, once again, this guy. Let me grab my gun. Fuck. Yeah, right. Okay, so luckily once again I saved right before, but the spitting mechanic, like, either you run away or you dodge by like this, by like aiming and then pressing the run button, which will also like allow you to like dodge. But I always try to like run away instead of like dodging, because it's easier. Okay, so he immediately aggroes when I enter the stairs, so I can't really get down and yeah. Okay, so I have to lead him up is the thing. I can't fight him down stairs. I need to like lead him up. I mean, I could just use the shotgun once again, but I don't know. Okay, once again, 6 shots in order to down him. Okay, you see, this is an annoyance. He was downed, I hit him, he immediately stood up. Luckily, he did not attack, but this is an annoying thing in the gameplay where, like, when you hit an enemy that is downed with a melee weapon, sometimes they will just stay downed and you can hit them normally and they'll slowly get up. Sometimes they will get knocked down again a double time. And other times will immediately stand up. That is very annoying because it means you can be doing something right and the enemy just stands up immediately and hits you. This happens one time with this guy at the very least. With this type of enemy where like I downed him, I hit him, he stood up and immediately we both hit each other at the same time. There's a second guy. Dog statues. I don't know where he is. He did see me, however. Okay, right there. Should I use a shotgun? Shall I have enough shells saved up? I don't have any nails. Maybe I should. Yeah, that is an insta-kill. While this legless guy is vomiting all over you, that somehow reminds me to thank you for referring to me to that one guy that made your stream overlays. Yeah, how did that remind you of that? I'm very happy with the ones I found from him. Okay, so... Once again, I have to find an item oh! Morphine, thank you. I have to find an item which allows me to progress the game further. Okay, once again, I have a bunch of items saved up which I can... like, the molds, I need to find like a liquid metal somehow, or maybe something else, I suppose. To mold into the shape. I have a battery which has still not been used. The coin which has still not been used. Mind you, the disc, I have been used this once already, but I assume it's going to be used again. Because you can overwrite it. WE40, stethoscope, padlock, and scalpel. Like, these are just... I mean, I guess, like, the scalpel has been used again whenever there's, like, something you have to cut in the game, so these will just take up space in my inventory constantly. So I probably will use them at some point. An oil painting of an archangel brandishing a weapon, a spear this time, instead of a sword. Oh. Okay, once again, a slightly annoying camera transition. Okay. It doesn't do it anymore, but the first time it's lagged behind a bit, seemingly. What? Why is this an... Okay. Why is there just an entryway? The day of our salvation finally came. Eh? Oh, it's baby Jesus. Door unlocked. Okay, so once again, this is back into the beginning of the game, but I did not pick up a single item. Like, okay, I'm certain there must have been something I missed. Let me look the guide up again. Yeah, no, the only thing I found right there was, like, lore. I only found books. Supposedly, the guide mentions the next puzzle being a grandfather clock. I don't know where that would be. But there is a clock. Oh. Okay. Good thing that I check. Okay, so there's a grandfather clock in this room. I see. Oh, open it up and so what date do I... Oh. Okay, that is great and all, but how do I know the date? Okay, so there's two options. Either it is once again the date of birth of the twins. I'm going to assume that is the day. No, that is not the birth dates. Maria's diary. I don't think it's here. No. William's diary. No. Birth certificates. Right. Give me the date. Thank you. Alright, it says 9/7. Yeah, but there is no time. Oh god. Okay, is there any type of hint I could have in order to know what code I need to put in? Okay, once again. You know, I have no idea what code once again, I have the guide open. I don't want to get stuck at this for too long, so I'm just like, I don't know like what date and time it would be. Okay, so the annoyance here is the guide gives me the answer, but it doesn't tell me how to get to the answer. Because I don't know what the date means. Once again, I don't remember any dates being important. There's nothing in this room. Yeah, there's nothing in this room that can indicate a date. Did like Maria's diary? No. William's diary? No. Like, I just don't know the date, is the thing. Because yeah, the date is not the birth date or the death date of it. Wait. Wait, let me look something up very quickly. Okay. I see. Okay, wait. Okay, so the answer is supposed to be the 20... Okay, so I guess that is the hint, but once again, I would have to look that up anyway myself because I have no idea from the top of my head. It says here, the day of our salvation finally came, and it's a picture with baby Jesus. The answer of our puzzle is the 25th of December. And once again, I don't know the full like dates. I don't know if it... Supposedly the... Like the date that is used for the birth of Jesus is the 25th of December. I don't know if anything about the time is given. Is there anything about time? Yeah, but I'm saying, is there anything about time? That's another thing. Okay, so at the very least, December 25th is the at least like religiously agreed upon like birth date, but when it comes to time, there's nothing clear. It says once again, a quick AI summary tells me it is 6 estimated. Some guy says that it could have been between 6:15 to 7:35 p.m. Some random guy that the AI named, I'm not certain. But in this game it's 8:45 or some 8:15:25. So yeah, once again, I don't know like these mind-bending puzzles here. It's like I know it's supposed to be like, okay, I can tell from the hints it's supposed to be the birth of like Jesus maybe, but once again I would have to look that up anyway because I don't know it from the top of my head. But when it comes to the time, I don't know. Once again, this is one of those things where some puzzles are like what you call it, it's like logical deducing, where you have to like find something out by a pattern or whatever, and some puzzles are you have to know this thing culturally or whatever in order to fix the puzzle. Like one of the things, I suppose, actually, there is one puzzle earlier in the game with a floppy disk. So the floppy disk, this is just you have on the backside you have 3 + 6 - 9. That just gives you just have the name 3, have the name 6, and you remove the letters of the name 9. That is a simple solution. Like you just remove like Lois, and it's like you have Lomar and you have Tisha, so it's Martha, because you remove the Lo and S. So that's an easy puzzle. This is one thing that like I never used floppy disks in my life, but I can tell, like, first of all, I have used an SD card, and I know that like a big SD card, not some of the micro SD cards, but the big SD cards have a switch which allows you to lock the information on the disk. And so I thought, okay, at first that this was the information locking thing on the floppy disk, but then I noticed this thing, and it's like, oh, the information locking is right here. The overwrite locking, I don't know, is right here. So this is like a thing where, if you know how a floppy disk works, that's incredibly easy to know. If you don't know, maybe you would have to look at the back and see, oh, there's a lock icon. Maybe I need to click on it. So once again, it really depends on the puzzle. Some puzzles are incredibly simple, some require like cultural context, some require like the context of an item for you to know how something works. I'm old enough to have used a floppy disk, and yes, these things do have an information lock as well, with anything in the recorder, yeah. That's what's the case in this game, like you have to unlock it. But once again, I guess if you just take your mouse all over the screen, like eventually you'll find this thing. But it's something that I know that an SD card has it, so I assume this might have had it as well. But so once again, at the time, it's 25th. I can go down instead. Of December, which is, once again, I can go down, yes. And then 8:15. Huh? Wait, so there are 3 dials. Oh wait, that's the seconds. Huh? Wait, was there anything about seconds? Yes, 25. So, okay, this is something where I can read a clock just fine. I just typically use like a digital clock instead of an analog one, but maybe if you're like one of the Zoomers nowadays, one of the kids, you can't read this clock, and so you would have to really math it out in your head. So 8:15. 8:15:25. So this one is the time, so that's 15, 20, 25. This is the minutes, so that's 15. This is the hour, so that should be equal to 8. Okay. An ornamental eye made of jade. That is for the statue. In the office. So that is a simple thing here. I can leave the room. Alright. Okay, so since it's a walk back now, some yapping. I try to yap about some... Okay, so the things I mentioned, once again, I mentioned that I was trying to get into sewing. I mentioned wanting to get into some other crafts as well. Okay, so that is a sound cue. That is a sound cue of the enemy spawning. Okay, 2 times in a row. Thank you. Okay, I wonder if she spawns more likely in some rooms than in others or something, maybe. Alright. Alright. So... I just noticed, I think these statues also do not have a, like, a brown or anything, or any form of covering. Okay. Wait, where is it again? It's in the office, right, to the other side. So, once again, when it comes to yapping, I mentioned getting into sewing, and having an interest in some other, like, crafts and so on. I mentioned, like, the lace thingy. Oh, sounds cool again. The shoelaces and so on, the materials for that. But then, when it comes to the food items that I was going to mention, because sometimes I forget to say things. Once again, so I've been looking a bit, not intensively, because it's... First of all, there's going to be a lot of personal preference. But there is I've been looking into, like, better, like, coffee or tea. Well, I don't know if better is the correct terminology. At the very least, when it comes to coffee, like, I've been looking into, like, a mocha pot. Because it looks interesting to have. Supposedly, you can also make something that's supposed to be stronger tasting in it. And when it comes to tea, I've been looking into, like, the, like, East Asian teas instead of, like, the Western, like, tea bags that I've had. So, the first problem, of course, it's going to be a luxury good. You don't need coffee or tea to exist, and you don't need good quality of it to live. Nothing else to do here. Okay. Oh boy, another what? Ah, I see. Alright then, I guess this is one of those things where, I haven't trained my ears at hearing... Like, this is something I should do at some point probably, but I haven't trained my ears to hear... Once again, I play guitar. I should probably train my ears at some point to, like, identify the actual notes when it is being played. I can tell which... Like, I can tell, obviously, this one? This one is low, while this one is high. I can tell that much. So, I assume this is the puzzle here. Like, you have to use the vinyl disc, the vinyl record. So I think it's low, high, low, low, high, high. I don't know the exact notes, though. An annoying lever. Wait, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's 7. Oh boy. Just to see. Also, yeah, like you're. Oh yeah, this is also a secondary problem. You're writing the notes in like the letters. Once again, if I'm looking at English resources, of course we're all going to be using like A to C, like A B C blah blah blah. We in Belgium we use the Do Re Mi system. Wait, top on the right from left. Right. Wait, yeah, that sounds like it could be correct. Wait, no. Yeah, that, okay, yeah, that does sound correct. That sounds like the first part. Then okay. Oh yeah, thank you, Splats, for that. Like, so the thing is, I know that this is just simply supposed to be a listening puzzle, but it's like, once again, I guess this is something you have to train on as well. So this is one of those puzzles where if you do the thing, or if you know the thing, it's very easy, but if you don't know it, it's a bit difficult to figure out. Like, once again, sometimes it's because of, like, a skill. Like, there was, like, supposedly one... Like, I did not play it, but somebody else, like, played, like, a hacking game. Like a very short, hacking, like, video game. And, like, supposedly the concept code hacking is just very, very, very basic, like, C#, I think. It was either C# or, like, JavaScript, I'm not certain, but it's, like, a very basic programming language, but... So if you're actually a programmer, it would probably be very easy for you, but if you're somebody who does not do any programming, it would probably be difficult. It's the same thing here. Once again, I have to, like, actually learn how to identify notes by ear better. There's a bunch of jugs. Aqua blue. Like, it says aqua blue on it. I don't know if that's like a product or of some kind. A collection of books about science. Ah, so there's a secret room right here. Oh, nails. Oh my, wow, thank you. 20 nails now, wow, amazing. Oh boy. Oh yeah, another thing. We have gotten the, like, the lamp, or like the torch, on, clipped onto our chest now. Which means we don't need to use the lighter to, see around, but also as a secondary thing. The developers will now spawn enemies in the dark, because we can actually fight in the dark now. A young child's diary. Why does his house lead into the sewers? Alright then. Oh, wait, I have not read it. Okay, so annoyingly, it says Anna's diary right here, but then you open it and it says a young child's diary. 15th of September, wait, 8th. Okay, so once again, these are both the same entry, but just, like for some reason both sides open the same thing. 15th of September 1980. Late one night, Grandfather Noah came into our room. He was accompanied by two strangers wearing leather suits that covered them completely. They used their smelly leather to cover our faces, preventing us from crying out. We were left almost unable to breathe. They took us somewhere. Wait, what? Oh, this is the second entry. Okay. No, wait. No, I already read that. I need to be on the 5th entry. Wow, thank you. Thank you to myself for noticing. Thanks to that stranger, I was able to get out of the cell. I hid the best I could inside the mansion, but Grandfather and the suited men found me again. This time, they took me to the sewers under the family crypt. He told me that I wouldn't be able to escape, no matter how much I cried and begged. And then he closed the door and left. Luckily, he didn't notice the lighter and flashlight that I grabbed from the mansion. Well, alright. Okay, once again, why is he keeping her alive, though, is the question. Like, so they think that the sister is dead, the other sister is dead. Which means that... Or maybe that is a lie. Maybe they... Like, there is a chance that she's... Once again, we know that the sister isn't dead, blah blah blah. Maybe there's a chance that the sister is alive, and so they are keeping this girl alive as well. But they said that she doesn't have any use because the other twin is dead. So what so I assume they also are trying to search if the other twin is still alive. Because otherwise they would have just killed her, I would assume. Well, no, actually, they did kill her, technically. Because the thing is, our sister... Once again, yeah, spoiler alert, it's very obvious. I think the main character is the girl, one of the twins. And once again, another thing that I noticed, the father... ironically, the father, the priest that we speak to, I think he is Grandfather Noah. So, once again, we are one of the sisters, we are Emma then, and the priest is Grandfather Noah. But then it's because, the thing is that Anna did die, but our main character went back in time to save Anna, which means that she survived. So the thing is, why didn't they just kill her if the original plan was to have her die? Okay, once again, I don't remember, because she originally died in her cell, but we managed to save her by going back in time. So why didn't they just kill her when they found her again? Because they were obviously just trying to get rid of her. They didn't bother to give her food or anything. What is this? I have found what appears to be a bedroom. There's a filthy bed, electricity, and even a functioning television. There are boxes of food and a pipe that provides drinking water from above. The smell was terrible. It reminded me of the suited man who struck my mother just before she freed us from the metal crosses. 7 years have passed since my last entry. What? Excuse me? 1980? It also says 1980 at the store part here. Huh? 7 years have passed since my last entry. The television that offers only local channels is the one thing that has kept me sane. Sometimes I wonder why I still hold on to life. Blisters have started to appear on my skin. I can feel a burning sensation with each passing day. My appetite diminishes while the vomiting only gets worse. Something is taking over me, something evil. At night I listen to the sounds of clanging metal from behind the door. that leads to the underground temple. After all these years, I am still unable to sleep without those noises ringing out. How? Okay, my god. Okay, so the girl survived for 7 years in the sewers with some boxes of food, like a pipe that brings water. And then she has like a television to watch. But like, how much boxes of food are there? Like 7 years. Like once again, if the water pipe is constantly spraying water, I suppose, okay, sure, maybe that is like 7 years long, but you can't possibly have 7 years of food boxes saved up. I mean, once again, she is being possessed by like the demon or something right now, so I guess that is what's keeping her alive. I think there was also something weird with the mother as well, where like something, like the demon also did something to her. Somehow. Oh, okay. Oopsie daisy. Okay, this guy, electric lance. Oh, okay, that was a stupid mistake from my end. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the thing is, this guy, if you're behind him, you can kite him. But in this case, he is in front of me, so I can't, like, bait his attacks out, sadly. Okay, that was one charge from the lance. Maybe I can do a second one. Okay, fuck off. Come on, man. That was not what I wanted to happen. Once again, that was a bit too much damage. There's a lock from the other side. Okay, so once again, back to the yapping. Like, I've been looking, like, coffee and tea. So the first problem, of course, is it's very much a thing about taste and personal preference, so other people's opinions are not necessarily going to align with mine. But besides that, it's going to be expensive because it's not a necessary thing in life, and I don't even know if I care enough about it to really invest into, like, getting it. Into, like, buying good quality things. Bertram. Who's this guy again? Like, was he the great-grandfather? Maybe? I'm not certain. Oh, the uncle, maybe. I'm not certain. 15th of March, 1927. I finally found my purpose in life. The truth came to me through this book. And from the hand of the Creator. Right now I stand inside the sacred temple. In the presence of a god waiting to be reborn, I can clearly see my destiny. I will dedicate my life to the rebirth of our Pollock sect. Together, we will bring back our savior, so he may return light to this wicked world. Electric chair in the basement, alright. ID card, Wildberger Hospital, what? ID card, Bertram Wildberger. Yeah, come on. Wilderberg Hospital. Wildberger. That is a different name. Like Wilderberg and Wildsberger. That's a different name. The R part has been moved. Okay. Director. Also, once again, Bertram. Like, it says Bertram, but if I go to his diary, Bertram with an M, I go to his diary and it says Bertram with an N at the end. Alright. Okay, wait, why do I have an ID card? Huh? Huh? Where can I use an ID card? I have no idea where I can use an ID card. Oh god. Wait. Okay. Okay. There was a thing. In the hallway, but no, not in the main hall. Downstairs, there is a... Like, there is downstairs, like, I looked at, like, once again, I was looking at the guide, but it's like, how do I do anything? Oh! Downstairs, there is a thing you can interact with. You can interact with. Which, I assume that is where you use the keycard. I would not use, any other places. Once again, back to yapping. I've mentioned the coffee and the tea, but yeah, I don't know if that's necessarily something... Like, because... Oh, come on, really. Also, like, once again, I've read the comment before already, but like 7 years without internet, I don't think they had internet at this point. I don't think they even had it yet. Once again, being wasteful with ammo, like, I may end the stream at some point soon enough. I have already been busy for almost 3 hours. And so I will just reload from the previous save. Okay, so this is a keycard slot, I suppose. I hope. But yeah, once again, repeating myself again, the coffee and the tea. But then besides that, there's like 2 things that I thought of. I have actually bought it now, and I'm going to make it tomorrow, but chicken breasts, or well, chicken in general, but like chicken breast. I've never cooked chicken breast myself because there seem to be multiple ways of making it and preparing it, and sometimes when my mother made it, it was good, and sometimes when she made it, it was bad, and I don't like eating it. So I guess I just have to look up how to actually cook it properly myself in order to make it something I like, because it is supposedly an incredibly good piece of yes, it is a keycard slot. Wait. Yeah, I can't do this either. Give it. So this thing, this thing requires... Okay, so this is the... I need to find a mold, something to mold into this. I need to find, like, some... I don't know, molten metal or something else. And this piece will fit into this slot right here. And then I need to find something that fits into this thing. I have no idea. Where would it be? Where I would find those things? Like, at all, I have no idea where I would find those. Like, you know, maybe I would, actually remember stuff if I didn't, like, spend like an entire month not playing the game. Yeah, okay, maybe I'm going to, like, quit the stream here because I have no idea where I'm supposed to get those things. I think I'll have to look a guide up for that because I don't know. Well, then, kind of back to the yapping. I guess cooking chicken breasts properly is something that I'm going to be doing soon enough because it is a very good source of meat. Like, very, like, lean source of, like, a very typical, like, food, like, oh, man. a very typical, like, meal that, like, people that go to the gym would eat would be rice and chicken. Because it's supposedly, like, very good, like, very, like, good for nutrition. So so eating more chicken should be something I would be doing. Also because chicken is seemingly relatively cheap when it comes to meat. And then the second thing after that, some other random thing that I can mention. I haven't made it yet, but I've actually heard it in English as well, but also in my native language. You have the concept of porridge. So chicken is quite versatile, yeah. But so you have porridge as well. I'm like looking at things to eat more varied, like things during breakfast and lunch and so on. So in this regard, when it comes to, like, mainly, like, probably most of the time I just eat bread and then some sort of topping. It would either be, like, once again, some sort of meat, bacon and eggs, cheese, like fish. Like, bread is incredibly versatile as well. Sometimes I would eat something with yogurt, maybe. Like, you have soup, could be something. Like, I still have to find, like, maybe, like, rice dishes to eat for, like, breakfast or lunch. Wait, guide. But so, like, another, like, yeah, rice dishes would be something else to look into. But something else, porridge. Supposedly, porridge is either just any type of grain. Like, I have oatmeal, mind you, so, like, I'm going to probably use it with oatmeal. But any type of grain which is cooked with either water or milk. I would prefer, I think, making it with milk, because just eating cooked oatmeal with just plain water sounds incredibly basic. So if I'm just going to, like, try it out at first, the problem is, of course, milk burns quite easily. So I don't know if I just cook it in the water and then maybe after that add some milk or something, I'm not certain. But it's something I would want to try out at some point. Have you ever had grits? I think I've heard of it, so wait. Oh yeah, grits is a type of porridge. I've not had it yet. Made from coarse ground, dried corn or hominy. So it's like from, well, corn or maize. I have not had this exactly, no. Mind you, I've not even really had porridge, I think, ever in my life. Like, I tried to make it once by just putting it into microwave, but yeah. But I think I'm actually going to try to, like, cook it properly sometime. Grits are very popular in the American South. Could be interesting as well. But particularly it's also because I've never actually eaten porridge or, like, anything about it. I've only, like, heard of it in, like, stories. Like, you have, like, Oliver Twist, I think it was. But, like, I guess another thing that... wait, let me actually... Pictionary... well, I guess once again, if I open it right here, okay, well, it looks like that. So... okay, wait, maybe, well, yeah, I don't know, I'm supposed to... I'm not gonna fiddle with it too much, but like what you have, in Dutch it is called, well, pap. Just pap. But pap has two meanings. It can either mean porridge, or in this case you have mush, but pap can also sometimes be applied to, like, other types of, like, well, quote-unquote, mushed dishes. So, like, even pudding can be referred to as pap. So it's, like, one of these things where I've never actually had porridge. I have had things that like my mother would refer to, or like other people would refer to as pap, because it can also just refer to, like, something that is, once again, a mush. but I've never actually had porridge itself. Oh. But so, once again, it seems like it could be decently simple, like, dish, which could be somewhat nutritious at least. Also, particularly, I wasn't aware about the American South necessarily, but I was, like, having looked it up, porridge supposedly is, a thing somewhat common in the, well, I'm not certain if in the entire UK. At the very least, it seems to be a thing in Scotland, I think. And also, once again, Oliver Twist is a story from the UK, I think. Which is the story that I like, also think of when I hear porridge. If I'm correct. Why did... no. Whoops. Oliver Twist was made by... Charles Dickens, I assume. Yeah, England. Yeah. So that's like a very, like an English story, I suppose. But yeah, like, that's something I'm going to, like, try out as well, because it seems like something fairly easy to make. That could be, like, a decent, like, not a full meal on its own, like, you would have to add some topping or, like, eat something else, but it could be a good, I would assume. I would hope. Yeah, besides that, nothing really... Nothing really else I can think of. I'm not going to, like, start any other conversation because I am going to send the stream here, so I'm not gonna go further on anything I've said. Oh, no, I'm not gonna start anything, no, it's not go further on anything I said. Okay, so once again, I would have to look up a guide because I don't know where to find the thing that I have to put into the mold. Like, once again, I have no idea where there is anything. I have no idea where anything is. No, where this thing is. Like, I either get molten metal. That's the first thing my mind thinks of. Or I have to find some other... like, type of liquid that can solidify. But I have never seen that in the game, I think, that I can remember at least. And besides that, I need those 4 cylindrical thingies, which I also don't know where they come from. I do like the updates you're posting in the Flavr code. Yeah, I'm trying to, like, say stuff to, like, have at least some activity, even if a lot of it is just, like, not very engaging or just basic stuff or just theories that, once again, I can't really expand further on. Like, once again, I think tomorrow, I'm going to, like, work out at my mother's place tomorrow, so... I'm also going to take the fabric with me in order to stitch the sides, do a zigzags to protect the raw edges with fabric so that I can put it in the washer at my place. So, like, yeah, that's the plan. I will stitch it so that the edges are protected. I will wash it so that it shrinks. And then I will actually start, like, cut it out and maybe start making it. Well, not maybe, that's the plan. I will start making it. I still need to, like I've said before as well, I still need to mention, I still need to, like, maybe, like, post that on the Twitter. That's something maybe important enough to mention on the Twitter. But yeah, also from now on, once again, from now on, once again, the internship is done, so weekend streams are going to be definitely consistent. Yeah, they're definitely going to be consistent. Maybe I could do something in the week as well, depending. Oh yeah, now I remember. Okay, like, I see it right here. Okay, now I remember what I was thinking of. Okay, display capture on the second screen. Yes, yes. So it says right here. It says once again, I always seem to be careful, I guess, that I don't show anything like on the stream or anything. But, so, I've, like, pop right here. So, because one of the things that I thought of, like, if rest pop, or well, here, it says rest pop. I have always seen rest pop just on its over. Like, it's called rice porridge in English, which I am going to, like, look it up like this. So, this right here, once again, I don't know if these images are the best. I don't know if this is, like, the correct way to remake it, but, like, I've eaten rest pop before. That's, like, one of the things where I got the term pop from, but the rest pop I've eaten, it's, like, more like a pudding type of, like, it's not porridge with just, like, milk and, like, oatmeal or whatever, or rice. Like, the ones I have eaten have been, like, have been a dessert. They haven't been, like, a proper, like, meal. There's always been something with, like, vanilla, like, pudding something as, like, the thing that is not rice in the porridge. So I don't know if that's just a common thing, if that's just how it's supposed to taste, or if it's, like, because I've never made it myself. I've always eaten the store-bought version, which has, like, once again, you see right here, like, there's some speculoos right here. This is like a cookie and cookie crumbs in it. Like, this is obviously meant to be a dessert and not an actual, like, proper meal necessarily. Once again, if I remove it, if I search up rice porridge in English, is it the same thing? Yeah, no, I don't think it is. Because once again, if I look at it right here, if I search up rice porridge in English, like, it looks more like it is an actual proper, like possible, like, breakfast food or something. Meanwhile, this is very much like a dessert. Even though both use the Dutch word for porridge. So yeah, I don't think I've ever had any actual proper porridge. I've only had the, like, the dessert variant. Never the, like, actual, like, nutritional meal variant. So that is also something I have to, like, try out sometime. Okay, 3 hours. Thank you. Well, once again, thank you to anyone that came. Thank you to Man Splats for coming. I will try to be more consistent from now on, because I don't have to do the internship. Also, like, the last stream I did, like 2 weeks ago, I was even noticeably low energy for myself. I just couldn't really bother to care about a lot, and so I decided, like, last weekend as well to not really do anything either. I think this time went better. Like, my rambling, my yapping is still not properly good. I just start talking about something, and I stop, and I bring it up later. But because it's not, the conversation is, like, somewhat stopped, I feel like, well, if somebody enters the stream now, I have to repeat what I said before in order for them to understand what I've been saying. So once again, I suppose that's a thing to get better at. So actually, like, oh, something disconnected. I heard the sound of something being disconnected on Windows. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's my controller. Yeah, okay. The controller disconnected itself from because of inactivity. Once again, thank you, Amanda Splats, for commenting. Thank you to anyone that came to check this out, and see you some other time.